Okay then guys, we're back inside of Helldivers 2 for an emergency broadcast, as it seems that we are going to fail this major order. We are going to be talking about the MO today and what it is that you guys can do to stop this failure, and why it is there's so many people over on the bug planets. I don't really get it at all. Then we're going to be talking about some other things going up on the Reddit, including a retalk about the Lego situation and the Quasar cannon. This one's an interesting one, as Armour's now being found in-game from the new war bond, so this one's going to be interesting. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. On top of that, check out our sponsor, Advanced GG, the #1 clinically proven energy supplement on the market. My favourite flavour is cherry vanilla, but you guys can catch an array of flavours via the link in the description. But with that being said though, let's go and take a look at this stuff. This is not okay. Realistically, we've got the major order right now, which is to liberate Tibet, and to liberate Tibet we have to be taking out Ubania. Now unfortunately, because of the way that this layout has gone, we've only got 32% of players over in Ubania, and for some reason 4E Prime has managed to collect 39,000 players, which is 28% of the current player base right now. This is definitely not going to help us in any way, shape or form. We need to leave the Terminids to reproduce so we can take out these damn automatons so we don't have to deal with them any longer. It's a really simple process. Head into Ubania now within the next 8 hours of recording anyway, and this is going to help us collect it and finish it. If we do not manage to get Ubania finished in the next 8 hours though, which at the moment the predicted time is around 8.5 to 9 hours, then we will close off the entire sector, meaning that the Severin sector is going to be just completely voided out for us. We're not going to be able to take Tibet, and the major order will fail. So let's close off Ubania, and this is going to obviously allow for the flipping ads at Dropnir to be cut off. It's going to stop the source. So let's go over to Ubania and collect up that liberation, mother truckers. It's time to get to the Hell Pods and load up. Really simple, and something that you guys may want to jump into. Now, there is something that you guys could also want to try, a weapon that you guys may have just left for granted sat in the armory, but for me, I've had a lot of fun over the last 24 hours with the Punisher Plasma. This thing seems to be working with the automatons really damn well. We had a post go up on the Reddit just 8 hours ago which stated with 2,600 upvotes in 8 hours. I know. Why is everyone complaining about rocket devastators when these guys are the real menaces? Now, these shielded mother truckers can be a pain in the rear end, although if you go ahead and use the plasma, you can literally take these guys out in 2 to 3 shots. It's so damn simple, and for some reason, all of a sudden, this explosive factor from the Punisher Plasma seems to be working in a really good motive. Now, you have to have decent aim because the drop-off on this is absolutely crazy, but it is definitely good fun. I think it shouldn't go underrated, and for me personally, I'm always up for using the underdog to see exactly how it can actually operate in comparison to a lot of the weapons that you guys are using right now. I just like to shake things up. It may not always be the most effective, but it has its moments. For me right now, with the automatons, the plasma is going to be the go-to for me, as it seems to be taking everything out, and I can just stealth through and take out the big boys and finish off what it is we need to finish off. But yeah, you guys can give it a crack and let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Next up, we need to talk about this, because I really don't understand it, and I know that the automatons are not the most beloved, but it states right here, all major order posts today for some reason, 30 to 50k creakers being blamed for losing Dropnir, and yet there are over 100,000 players on bug planets with 8,300 upvotes in a 10-hour period. I don't really understand why this seems to be happening. Liberation only counts if this is actually going to be towards the end goal, and the end goal is to win the war. How do we win the war? We follow the major orders, which essentially works as a storyline, and that's going to help us tenfold. Get off those bloody bug planets for now. We'll end up there again soon, don't you worry. Next up though, we are going to talk about some Lego moving. Now this is hilarious, and this seems to be a usage of online instructions being bought instead of them having official Helldivers Lego sets. What this says to me, though, is that they definitely need to do it. Now, we know that the CEO is definitely on board for this, but this one looks pretty damn cool. This is the EXO, and it took a while, but the stratagem has finally landed. This thing looks amazing, and I genuinely want to get my hands on this, so I'm going to be looking for that instruction manual and getting the parts that are definitely needed, because I want me some Helldivers 2 bloody Lego in my life. Now, if you're at this point in the video, then you're obviously a pretty damn sick person. If you are, then we want to offer you guys a giveaway for this weekend. We're giving away a copy of Helldivers 2, and if you've already got the game, we're going to give you guys the money equivalent in super credits. It's really simple. Head down to the description. Let's celebrate the Helldivers for what they are, and let's jump to the drop pods to take out the automatons finally. Let's stick in a black and a yellow love heart in the comment section below, and it's going to enter you in. We're going to give an announcement tomorrow over on the community page here on the channel, or in the Discord, which has now got nearly 9,000 of you bad boys in there. If you guys want to get involved, it's definitely worth doing. They're having a great time over there. A black and a yellow love heart, and that gets you entered in, and I will comment on your comment and announce it accordingly. Now, we're going to talk about a weapon that's just hit the market, and you guys have been loving it, although it's definitely a little bit overhyped. That's right, the Quasar cannon. There seems to be a Reddit post that spoke about this, and I couldn't actually agree more. With 7,300 upvotes in just a day, I'd like to say that you guys probably agree as well, though. But the Quasar cannon is definitely overhyped. This thing does not need a nerf. If it was even remotely touched, I don't think it'd ever be used again. But it states right here, there's my hot take. I've seen all kinds of posts about how it invalidates EAT and all this, but after a good 5 or so hours using it, I think it's a really good weapon that slots in nicely as an additional option next to all the other anti-tank support weapons. I really like that it works well as a way to destroy fabricators and certain objectives from a distance, and I like that it can one-shot charges, as well as hulks if you hit them with the back or the face. It deals good damage, and it doesn't use ammo and keeps your backpack slot open. However, the fact that this damage is backloaded, you need to charge it up first, then wait for the cooldown and charge again before you get another shot, is kind of what makes it not feel good for me. As long as you can only getting one heavy at a time, it's fine, but any more than that and it's easy to get overwhelmed before you can take them out. With other options, you can fire a shot and have one down before it really gets a chance to do anything. You get even more shots with EAT with little commitment to the weapon if you lose it. Autocannon, AMR, railgun and laser cannon, and with a stun grenade combo, even the HMG can all kill a Hulk long before the Quasar cannon even gets a shot off. It only one-shots if you hit the head with I found difficult, and then you have to wait like 15 seconds or something for a second shot. All in all, it doesn't feel good to use under pressure because of how much waiting there is. It feels really good as a primitive strike, also like a laser sniper rifle. TLDR is a great weapon that fills a unique role alongside all the other 80 options. Good job, Arrowhead. And I couldn't agree more with this. This one for me is absolutely huge, and I think that the weapon itself is absolutely amazing, although it's very situational and it's not something that needs a nerf. And for me personally, I think if they nerfed it in any way, shape or form, I don't think I'd ever use it again, mainly because I think it's sat at the most balanced it could potentially be. It's very low gradient on a basis of you have to wait quite a long time period, and at the same time for that though, it's also got enough of an impact that you don't really mind waiting overly too much. It just seems to be one of those weapons. Let me know what your opinions are of the Quasar cannon via the comment section below, and we can get some discussions going. Now, going into leak sector right now, real quick one because this thing looks absolutely awesome. But if you guys don't want to see any of the armor sets from the next war bond, then I would suggest that you come off of the video right now. Have you gone? Yep. Okay, we can dive on into this one then, but we have obviously seen new armor in game, and this seems to be taking a play out quite a lot. Now, I was playing with some randoms and they had 2 of the new armors coming to the game, and I didn't recognize the black one, but this one looks very cool. It's right down my street. With the black helmet, it looks absolutely incredible, and I think that this is going to play a very good role inside of the game itself. We've obviously seen the other one, which is a little bit of a rustic look, but it's now in game and people are playing with it, so expect this to come to the shelves very soon. Remember, these may just be from the war bond, but they may also be store credited ones as well. You never know. That being said, though, that's unfortunately we've got time for today. If you haven't already, smash the like button and subscribe, post notifications turned on. I'll see you guys later on for another video. Thank you so much again for 100,000 subscribers. And if you got this far in the video, I appreciate you greatly. You're absolutely amazing. And I will see you guys later. Thanks again for watching. Appreciate you all. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the clouds.